Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. When Melissa Gilbert came face to face with the man she was to marry on TV, she was horrified by what she saw. She's great friends with him now, get acquainted with him. It has always been said that the best friendships don't always start off on the right foot. That was certainly the case with the entertainers Melissa Gilbert and Dean Butler. When they were young, still honing their skills to become proficient actors, the two had the privilege of acting alongside one another in one of the most intimate dynamics on TV, husband and wife. Gilbert was already a member of the Little House on the Prairie cast as a young, spirited Laura Ingalls when Butler was brought on as Almanzo Wilder, the man Laura would eventually settle down with. Gilbert, who is at least a decade younger than Dean Butler, wrote about the impressions she had about him right from when she discovered he would be her on-screen husband in her book Prairie Tale, a Memoir. She had been 15 at the time and had been expecting that the man portraying her on-screen husband to be closer to her in age. When she met Butler in person, she was initially horrified. Here was a full-grown man in his 20s, and there Gilbert was a girl yet to start shaving her legs, acting as his future wife. All I knew was that I wanted to run away and hide. She said about the memorable experience. Gilbert was not ready for that encounter, not to mention the fact that she had to portray his wife on the streets. Gilbert admitted that he scared her in those first moments, and in return, she did her very best to make him as uncomfortable as she could. Still, the best times were those when he messed up on his own. She cited an example of his first day on the job. Apparently, he was supposed to drive a team of horses but had failed because he had no idea what to do with a horse outside of their rehearsals. That day he had been distracted by the wind that was trying to lift his back head, and he steered the team of horses right into a tree. Meanwhile, Gilbert, who boasted of her horseback riding skills, had a field day laughing at his expenses. Thankfully, despite the initial misgiving Gilbert had about him, they worked well together and went on to become good friends. Butler played Almanzo Wilder between 1979 and 1983 in the iconic pioneer drama Little House on the Prairie. Her mother would slap her because after that all reprimands had to be done verbally. He was active in the movie industry even after he moved on from the show. Between the 80s and the 90s, he appeared in films like Desert Hearts and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He guest starred on several TV shows as well, some of which included Who's the Boss, The Love Boat, Murder, She Wrote, and Jack. On Broadway, he played Rapunzel's prince in the original company of Into the Woods. He also did a lot of work behind the cameras as the founder of production company named Legacy Documentaries. Gilbert went on to do great things in the movie industry. She was elected president of the Screen Actors Guild in the 2001 and has also served two terms as SAG's head honcho. She also found love a couple of times on her journey. She dated Rob Lowe on and off for about 6 years, but her first husband was Bo Brinkman. They married in 1988 and welcomed their only son together, Dakota, in 1989. Gilbert is a loving wife and dedicated mother to her kids and stepkids. Her fans who follow her on social media always get glimpse into the life of the famous actress lives at home. Her Instagram page is inundated with pictures of her enjoying a variety of activities with her children. She does not have a grandchild yet, but she does have a step grandchild whom she enjoys flaunting on her feeds. What are your thoughts? Do tell us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comments, and most importantly, turn your notifications on. Thanks for watching.